Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Let's continue our Samachar series. Our today's topic is about Prevention of Money Laundering Act. In recent news, the Supreme Court ruled that the Enforcement Directorate cannot violate an accused's right to silence by coercing self-incriminatory statements in a separate money laundering case while in judicial custody. Key highlights of the verdict: right against self-incrimination. According to Article 20, Clause 3 of our Constitution, no person accused of any offences shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. So, ED cannot force self-incriminating statements from those in custody. Custodial limitations. When someone is in the custody, they don't have the freedom to make statements on their own. So, only statements made freely and without pressure can be used as evidence. Judicial permissions. Now, the ED must get approval from the court before recording any statements which help prevent forced or coercive practices. Overview of Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. Purpose is to prevent and combat money laundering, prosecute offenders, and confiscate illicit properties to ensure that illegal financial activities are stopped and criminals are held accountable. Obligations on entities. Under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, banks, financial institutions, and intermediaries must verify client identities to ensure they know their customers, maintain records of transactions to track any suspicious or unusual activity, report suspicious transactions to the authorities, helping to detect and prevent money laundering. Money laundering definition, according to Section 3 of Prevention of Money Laundering Act, defines money laundering as any attempt, assistance, or involvement in processes connected to the proceeds of crimes to project it as untainted property. Offences under Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Part A covers serious offences like corruption, narcotics, wildlife crimes, cyber crimes, and intellectual property violations. Part B includes offences similar to Part A but limited to cases exceeding Rs 1 crore. And Part C deals transnational crimes requiring international cooperations. Punishments. Under Section 4 of Prevention of Money Laundering Act, offenders can face 3 to 7 years of rigorous imprisonment and fines. Concerns with Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Inclusion of minor and less serious offences. The Prevention of Money Laundering Act includes minor offences which dilutes its focus on serious economic crimes, making it harder to effectively target major financial crimes. Equal punishments for serious and ordinary crimes. The law imposes similar penalties for both serious and minor offences, failing to distinguish between the gravity of the crimes, leading to disproportionate punishments. Broader definition of proceeds of crime. The vague and wide definition of proceeds of crime gives authorities too much discretion, increasing the risk of misuse and wrongful targeting. Strict bail conditions. It denies bail unless the accused proves innocence, which goes against the principles of presumption of innocence and deviates from fair trial rights upheld in Anglo-Saxon legal systems. Similarly, burden of proof on the accused. The law shifts the burden of proof to the accused, requiring them to establish their innocence, which undermines judicial fairness and goes against the principle of innocent until proven guilty. Federalism concerns. The Enforcement Directorate is empowered to investigate without needing state consent, which raises concerns about undermining the balance of power between the center and state, challenging the principles of federalism and basic structure doctrine of the Constitution. That concludes our episode. Now, let's take a moment to answer the upcoming questions in the comments. For detailed notes, make sure to check the description for relevant links. If they are not up yet, don't worry, we'll update them soon. I hope you found this video insightful and gained some valuable knowledge. Try subscribing to our channel, that will tag you with us. Thank you.